You are tuned in to Kids
In the Pit.
Hey guys, it's Gabe from the Kids in the Pit podcast. Today I'm joined by Joe Musten from Advent. Thanks for joining me. I saw Advent at Furnace Fest last year and again a few weeks ago at the Furnace Fest pre-show this year. You guys were awesome both times.
Thanks, man. Are you
Yeah,
sure?
yeah, it was awesome. Even though the only song I know is Revival, I
Oh, that's
don't
what's
know
up.
why. I've just never heard the other ones for some reason.
That's like
Um,
our inner Sandman. So yeah,
I'll make sure to check the rest out. Um, so what do you do in Advent and what do you do in Beloved?
I am the screamer in Advent. On stage, and
Yep.
as far as writing music, I write the lyrics, and then I have a little bit of uh, pull in the song structure and riff writing and that kind of stuff. I'm not a guitar player, but I write riffs in the shower, like this.
Yep.
So I write them in my head, uh, and then I give them to Mike, and he puts them on guitar, and come up with, maybe every once in a while, if Jordan lets me, I come up with drum parts. And Beloved, I just scream and play drums and kind of do the same thing, like just part of the writing process, but I'm not actually the guy writing things and write my lyrics that I scream, but that kind of stuff. And then I just try and meet people, at shows. That's kind of also my part in the
Awesome.
band.
Do you play in any other bands than Beloved or Advent?
I've played in other bands before. I was in a band called The Almost for a while, from like 2009 until 2014.
Oh,
And
nice.
then uh, and then I played drums for that band, and then I screamed in a band called Torn, and then I screamed in a band called Your Son Is Dead,
Oh, wow.
and
Like
then
SUN or SON?
SON.
Okay. SON is a lot darker.
Yeah, it
Well, I
is.
guess SUN would be literally darker.
You are, yes, you're sharp on that one. That's good.
Yep. So when did Advent start and when did Beloved start? And are both bands still active?
Beloved started in 1999. We played our first show on January 14th, 2000. Yeah, January 14th, 2000. And that band played all the way up until 2005. I'm getting ready to sneeze. Sorry, or I did sneeze.
Yep.
Um, that band played until 2005. We toured and put out records and stuff. Advent started almost directly after Beloved broke up, and we've been playing shows. We played shows from 2005 to 2011, took a break, and started back up in 2016. And we've been playing, like, a handful of shows a year, nothing crazy.
Yep. Um, Also, didn't Beloved played Furnace Fest 2021, right?
We did. We were supposed to play that 2020 Furnace Fest, but
Uh,
that
yeah,
one got that one
COVID
got
happened.
pushed
So,
back. Yeah.
yep. Um, my mom staged for the first time since having kids in for Beloved in
So
2021.
I
Yep.
love that so much.
Yep. She doesn't stage dive really much anymore. So that was, yeah, I think that was the only time since 2011 and now.
Wow. Well, that is an honor then, to be your mom's first stage dive after having you.
Yep. So where do you live and did you grow up there?
I live in North Carolina, in a little town called Kernersville, and this is the exact town that I grew up in. Yes. So
What's the like uh uh estimate like population?
probably like 25,000 people, I would say. It's pretty
Not that
small.
bad.
But I live in between two cities that are both about 250,000 people each.
Yeah.
So,
So we live in Middletown, Delaware. I'd
yeah,
say, I mean, probably if maybe 250,000 people each, something like that. Um,
yeah,
I know it's not huge, but it's not tiny. And also, it's really growing a lot. Like
yeah.
there's tons of stuff being built. There was a park recently built. They're building a ton of gas stations. They're building a Target. They're
Oh,
building like
snap.
all this stuff, and tons of people are moving. And also,
Yeah,
Delaware is pretty cheap, so
that's
yeah,
cool.
yeah, but it's cool here.
I do like Delaware. I think
Me too.
I've played in Dover before, I think.
Yep. Wait, so only 24,000? I thought there'd be like at least 200,000.
2 years ago. Don't know.
I mean that's 2 years ago. There's probably at least like 50,000 now.
Maybe.
I don't know. Okay, so it
What is
turns
this
out
your town? Is this your town's only 24,000?
apparently, huh?
That's what the internet
Hey,
says.
I'm surprised.
well, the internet never lies. So,
Never.
Yeah, I thought it was a lot more, but I guess not. Okay. So my favorite Advent song is Revival. Do you have a favorite Advent song?
man, that's really tough. Um, I think my favorite Advent song is probably a new song that we wrote, that we've recorded called Foundation.
Oh, nice. Is it out yet?
It is not out yet.
Oh, nice. I'll be on the lookout for it.
Heck yeah.
Yep. What's the album called?
The album is called God is the End.
Oh, wow. But aren't you guys a Christian band?
We are. I guess if you yeah, yeah, there's no better term than that, I guess.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I think I get it. Okay. So how old were you when you started playing drums and or screaming?
I was I started playing drums in like the middle school band.
Oh,
So I
wow.
was in the sixth grade,
Nice.
and drum
Yeah.
set, drum set. I started playing, just like watching Dave Grohl with Foo Fighters, and that started in like the eighth grade, and then I think I started screaming when I was in the 12th grade. So probably 99, like that, something like that. So, and it was just out of necessity. I didn't necessarily want to, but we didn't have anybody else that would try it in the band. So
Wow.
I screamed.
Yep. Um, Me and my friends are starting a band. That's kind of what happened to me. We didn't have a singer, so I was like, I'll do it. Um, yeah.
That's cool.
Yep. So what else do you do besides music?
So I teach drum lessons, a few times a week.
Nice.
I mow grass a few
Yep.
times a week, and I actually work for a church. So
Oh,
I'm
that's
a
awesome.
pastor. I'm like I'm a young adults and youth pastor. So I pastor people that are like 30 years of age, all the way down to like 11 and 12-year-old age. So
Wow.
everyone in between there.
Do any of them like your music?
Some do, and
That's
it's
cool.
mostly some of the parents of the people that are in some of
Yeah,
those age brackets that like it, that grew up going to shows or something like that. But
it's funny.
most people at the church don't. They have no clue what kind of music I do. So
Yep. Um, yeah. So not many 11-year-olds like it then, right? I mean,
um,
I assume there's not too many
I would
because
think it's more rare for sure.
yeah,
Yeah.
because I don't see. I mean, I see a good amount of kids at shows, but I don't see a ton. Like, there's a lot more adults.
How old are you?
11.
That is cool.
Yeah.
That is very cool. Yeah, that's unique.
Yep. So what was the first punk, hardcore, or metal show you attended, and how old were you?
I think the first punk hardcore metal show I attended actually had all three of those genres and more at
Oh
one
wow.
show, and it
Huh.
was at a YMCA in my town, and it was,
What?
there was a straight edge band that played. I played in a punk band called Public Rage,
Was that the
and
first was that your first show you played it?
that probably was the first show that I ever played.
But
Um,
that was your first show too, like at all?
yeah, so it was
Wow.
probably, if I'm thinking right, 96. It was probably 1997.
That's cool you
Would
got
have
to
been.
play your first show.
Yeah,
Um
yeah,
so I played bass with my dad's band
yeah.
for uh their bassist couldn't make it, so I filled in. That was my 100th show ever,
Whoa,
which is crazy.
whoa, yeah. I didn't even understand what was going on at the show. Like when they were moshing and jumping on each other and all that kind of stuff. I had no clue what was happening. So
Yeah.
I don't really remember a whole lot about that night other than a short like memory of playing through one of the songs and then one of my friends throwing someone across the room because
Wow.
they like jumped on him in the pit and he didn't know what was going on. So it's pretty funny.
It's crazy. So what are some of your favorite bands to listen to recorded and some of your favorite bands to see live?
I think one of my absolute favorite bands to see live is anytime I've ever seen Shai Halud.
Oh,
They
awesome.
are absolutely one of my favorite bands in any iteration of that band. Like throughout the years, they've always been so good. Bane is always fun to see live.
Bane, that's
Uh,
awesome.
Terror is unbelievable live. So
Yep. I love all three of those bands. They're all amazing.
Madball's amazing live.
Yep, them too. They're amazing. Wait,
Cave In.
I've sang with all those bands. I just realized.
Are you serious?
Yes, I sung with Shai Hulud in Sayreville, New Jersey for part of a song. Uh,
What?
Madball was my first ever time singing on stage in Indianapolis because we were on a tour with Madball and Unearth, and I barely even knew Freddie, but he just like saw me singing, so he just gave me the mic.
That is
And
so sick.
Terror, the bassist just passed me a mic again, passed me the mic, and Bane for their reunion show, they let the song "Calling Hours,"
Yeah.
uh, you know, uh, like rappy part.
Yeah.
Yep. You told me to give everything, and now you're tired. That part.
Yeah.
They let me sing that, so that was really cool.
That is awesome, dude.
It was an amazing
You're
time.
way cooler than me. You're way cooler than.
I'm just so
Oh man.
lucky to be a kid. I don't know why everyone all these bands give me mics, but
Yeah.
it's always a great time.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
Yep.
Though so live, though, I mean there's so many bands, but I think hardcore bands are the best thing you can ever witness live. To me, there's nothing better than that. Um recorded, man. Right now I love the Magnitude
Oh,
album
nice. Uh,
of Days Renewed.
are they
It
from
is.
North Carolina too?
They're from North Carolina.
I
Yeah.
thought so.
Yeah, I love that band on album because they've kind of captured what they do live on an album. Like it sounds like
Yep.
them
I've heard
playing right.
a little bit of them.
Yeah, they're that Of Days Renewed album is killer. There's so many bands that I love listening to, but
Yep.
um that would be a current band that I just love, adore that band. Yeah.
Nice. So what is your favorite place you've toured in?
Australia.
Awesome. Um, I hear that one a lot. But it's really hot, right?
Hmm.
Unless you go in the winter. Well, I guess it'd be
I,
our it'd be our summer since on the opposite side of the planet.
Right.
It's like
So yeah,
spring right now for them, right?
yeah, it is. Going in, I've been in like September before, and it was really nice. It was, those transitional seasons between coming out of the cold and going into the warm. You get some days that are chilly, some days that are, warm, kind of getting there, and then the opposite end in going in February. I've been in February before for the Soundwave tour, and it was hot because that's their summer. It
Yeah.
was so hot the whole time we were there. But I mean, it's beautiful, and you're on
Yeah.
the other side of the planet, so it's just kind of fun. So
Yep. I do want to go there someday. Our friend, his name's Lachlan. He went to Furnace Fest with us, and he was at the pre-show, and he saw you guys.
oh, that's cool. Heck yeah.
Yep. He lives in Melbourne,
Oh, heck yeah.
so
All right.
he flew to stay with us for like a few weeks, and then we went down to Furnace Fest with him. It was awesome. It was a great time.
Maybe you can ask him what those little, like, I don't know, they're like little raccoons, but they look like raccoon and like a little just cute, furry, fuzzy animal that walks on its hind legs at nighttime. They're like nocturnal animals. And one time they chased me and Dusty, the guitarist of the Almost, they chased us through a park.
Oh
Not
wow,
like not like in any kind of weird mean way, but it was like they wanted to give us hugs and they were completely surrounding us. And it's the weirdest moment of my life. I
really?
didn't know if I was gonna like get attacked or just like cuddle with these animals.
Yep.
Maybe he could tell you what those animals are called.
Yep. I'm gonna forget the description, so I'm gonna look back through the footage and remember what the description of it
Okay.
was.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
I'll be like describing like a criminal to him, like, uh, is this a suspect?
Yeah.
Okay. So, what is your favorite type of food from another country?
Dude, from another country.
Yeah.
I mean, I love carne asada.
I
And
don't
I
know the
had
name, but I
carne
don't remember what that
asada.
is.
It's like steak in
Oh yeah.
in Mexico and Colombia and in Chile, but I had carne asada in Colombia that
Wow.
was mind blowing, like probably 12 years ago in Bogota, and
Oh, wow.
I'll never forget it.
Yeah. What band was that with?
The Almost. I was playing drums
Nice.
for the Almost. Yeah.
It seems like you went with them pretty much everywhere because you said you went to Australia with them. Has Advent been to any other countries?
Advent's ne- Advent has been to Canada, I think.
Canada. That would make
Could be
sense
wrong. That's
because our upstairs, it's our hat.
Yeah. I think that's about the only out of country shows that I've ever played with Advent. Beloved's been to Canada and Europe, UK, um, with the Almost, I pretty much went North America, South America, Australia, New Zealand, all over Europe, UK, and a few other places, I think. So I just can't remember, but
Yeah, it's a lot. That's
yeah,
really cool. Yeah.
yeah, very cool. I love it.
Yep. So, what was your favorite TV show or movie when you were my age?
Dude, favorite TV show for movie, The Goonies.
Oh, I love The Goonies.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Goonies is top tier. I loved the Teen Wolf movies. I loved all the Ernest movies. Have you ever
Yep.
seen like Ernest Scared Stupid or Ernest Saves Christmas?
No, I haven't.
They're really funny. They're kind of goofy, but I think they're hilarious. Um,
Awesome.
TV shows, man, I loved like uh, oh man, DuckTales and uh,
Nice. Wait,
Darkwing Duck
the person
and
I interviewed last time, Arthur Green from
yeah,
Living
from Living
Sacrifice, he
Sacrifice.
said
Yeah,
DuckTales.
that's awesome.
Funny. That's the only other those were the only two times someone has said DuckTales.
That's really funny. Shout out to Arthur.
Yep. So, do you have kids? And if so, how old are they?
Yeah, I have two kids. They're my son's name is Case. My daughter's name is Izzy, and they're twins. They're 6 years old. They're in the first grade.
Nice. My mom is the twin.
That is very cool. I love that.
Yep. Are you the older or younger one?
Younger by 3 minutes.
Oh, nice. Yep. So if you had to wear t-shirts for the rest of your life from one band only, what band would it be? And like you get like an infinite supply of them, just if it like works or something.
Man, that why do you ask a question this difficult? This is
I don't know.
good. This is hitting deep. Oh man.
And also, it has to be a band shirt that you wear. You can't wear like something that's not a band shirt.
Okay, give me just a second here.
Yep.
Let me think. Let me
You can
think.
skip it if you can't think of one.
No. I gotta answer this.
All right.
This is crucial. Okay, I'm just I'm gonna say Madball. I love their
A
like
lot of
design,
them are really cool.
their branding, their logo, like the lettering. Love
Yep.
Madball, and I love all the stuff they put out. So
Yep.
it would
Um,
probably yeah, it's Madball
awesome.
for sure.
If I could choose one, it'd probably be Municipal Waste because their
Oh,
shirts are amazing with the
oh
like,
yeah,
you know how they'll like have ones that like throw up like blood onto one and then their like
oh
skull
yeah,
will like
yeah.
melt or something. They're so ridiculous.
I had a municipal waste patch on a jacket for so long until it was one of those iron-ons, and I didn't have it stitched in, so it finally just fell off, and I don't, I like looked down one day and it was not on my jacket anymore, and I'm like, what? Where'd the patch go? But
Sucks.
I've seen municipal waste quite a few times,
Nice.
so
Pretty cool. I want to see them. I haven't been able to see them yet, but it's on my bucket list.
I saw them with Napalm Death and Exhumed and
Wow.
um gosh, I can't remember the opening band name, but yeah, that was a good show, really good show.
Yeah. So if you could tell your 11-year-old self anything at all, what would you tell him?
Be a kid for as long as you can be.
Nice.
Yeah,
Short answer, but good answer.
thank you,
No problem. So, anything to add before we wrap it up?
dude. Yeah, don't take yourself too seriously. Be a kid, have fun. This is not life advice for you. This is to any 11-year-old or even well over 13 or 14. Let's go on up to maybe 40, 41. Stay young, stay active, read books, have conversations with people that you don't agree with. Don't be scared to uh, be yourself. That's it.
Nice. Well, thanks, Joe, for joining me today, and thanks to all of you for watching or listening. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel or follow me on Spotify and other streaming platforms. Until next week, bye.
See you later.